Hey guys, it's Grim and welcome back to the channel. Yeah guys, so episode 2 of our Korea series. Last episode, I kind of just showed things we were going to start researching, kind of the little bit of a game plan going forward. Obviously, we started attacking China. That was the main thing from last episode, as well as the coalition forming with Australia, as well as Japan over here. And it seems that now that I'm looking at Australia, they're doing more stuff. Looks like they're getting some more islands here and conquering stuff. I actually thought they got taken over for a second, but just a dead zone right here, so don't have to worry about that. This is looking pretty cool. I actually didn't take a look at Australia before, how this is like all opened up now because of rising tide. So that's pretty cool that Australia looks like that. But it seems like they're gonna push New Zealand pretty soon because he's got a unit heading down here to the south of New Zealand. So that might be interesting, and hopefully he will win that attack. I don't know if, oh, it looks like they are an active player here. They actually have a few things in their cities. We'll take a look at them real quick. Oh, they're ranked 74. Wow. Oh yeah, so we'll see if Australia decides to attack him or anything like that. I guess we'll have to find out what happens later on. But in terms of what we are doing, we're attacking China, of course. We took this city in the first episode, and now we are attacking this city, or we just took it over, Zhangzhou, I think that's how you say that. So we took over this city. It gives us more components, so that's nice. Our unit's chilling right there. Our unit's actually doing pretty well. I guess it regained some health, so maybe we'll send him out to attack another city pretty soon. But our corvettes are all ready. They're all mobilized, so I sent one over here just to attack the infantry that's in the city so that we could capture it later on. You know what I'll do right now, actually? I'll actually send just one infantry unit so that he can go over and capture this city, because by the time he'll get there in 13 hours, the Corvette should have this unit killed by that point, and so the Corvette can just protect the infantry that'll be capturing that city there, so it won't go to rogue state. And if it does, then we could have the Corvette and the infantry defending against it, of course. So that'll be nice to have some extra supplies, as well as we're probably going to have to need, some more supplies and stuff like that in the future. But right now, I will show kind of what we're researching. We're actually almost done researching the Abrams. I actually had a recent video come out, if you guys didn't see it already, of like good things to research with certain doctrines and just in general really good things to research in Conflict of Nations. I had a few people actually comment on that video that were saying some crazy stuff, like how it was misinformation or anything, but like it's really all just opinionated, and obviously, you know, this game's very situational. You have to know what kind of map and game mode you're playing in, and on top of that, like, it's not misinformation because I'm showing the units here and what they do. So I thought that was pretty crazy, but you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think about that video. I think it was a great video of how to show just overall great general units to use in most Conflict of Nations game modes and games. So you guys could hopefully pull off that win and all that good stuff. But right now we're researching the Abrams right here, the main battle tank. This is probably my favorite tank if you're using the Western Doctrine right here, or the American Doctrine, we'll call it. I always like the main battle tank, the tank destroyer, or the armored fighting vehicle is actually really good too, because I think it has more damage against infantry and the like. Yeah, so it does more damage against infantry, but not as much damage as, of course, the tank destroyer would do against tanks. So yeah, stuff like that. But the main battle tank I really like because it does 8 damage against infantry and tanks, so it's kind of like your middle ground there. And then it also has a lot of HP, so that's a big thing for me too. And it also gets the more HP with this next research thing, so I like that a lot. So yeah, we're researching the Abrams. It's about to be done in 3 hours, so that'll be nice to have. I'm currently making army base level 2s, so this one is actually about to be done with the army base level 2, so we'll start making a Abrams tank there pretty soon. Definitely by next episode, we'll probably have them out by then, from that city at least. And then I'm also creating one here. I started making this kind of recently, so we'll also have that army base ready to go, so we can have at least 2 cities. That's what I usually do in most of my games. I at least have 2 cities that are army base level 2, so I can start creating tanks and all that stuff. But right now, obviously, we're trying to focus more on a navy. I actually also researched. We'll take a look here. I also researched the destroyer. I don't know if I talked about that in the first episode. It's been about 2 or 3 days since the first episode, but if I did, that's great. But if I didn't, then now you know that I'm actually researching the destroyer, or I already researched it. So we have those coming out pretty soon. I just have to make the naval base level 3, of course. We actually have one here already, and this one's being mobilized, so that one will be done. Definitely by next episode, we'll have those destroyers out. I believe I'm also making, or I'm not making a naval base level 3 here yet, but I'm currently making a Corvette there, another one there. So you know what we'll do? I think we have enough resources. Let me check. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on resources. We're a little bit low on electronics, but that's fine. We'll go to construction here, and we'll make that naval base level 3 right there. So by the time next episode, we could have destroyers coming out of this city right here. So we got 2 naval kind of cities that we're producing our navy from, and then we have 2 cities that we have the army base level 2 in, so that we can make those Abrams tanks and all that good stuff. But in terms of the next thing I kind of want to research, we're good for the navy for now. We're good for our tanks for now. I have the mobile anti-air vehicle, which I also talked about in one of my recent videos of some of the best stuff to research. Mobile anti-air, can't go wrong with it. Really, really great unit overall. So we have that ready to go. I think I actually have one. Yeah, I have one in my my main city, my capital right here of Seoul. So I have one just chilling right there. Maybe we'll make more in the future, but I want to make those Abrams tanks, so I want to save up my components for that when those are ready to go. But yeah, I think we're doing pretty well right now. The only thing I'd research next, or maybe we'll research it next episode, is I'll probably start researching strike fighters, so that'll be interesting to use. I could actually almost research it now, because I did see before, yeah, we're like 200 rare materials off of researching a strike fighter. So we'll probably have that either researched or starting to mobilize next episode. That's probably what I'll go for. And then I'll combine that with the air superiority fighter as a kind of unit to go together, so we could be really, really good with our Air Force. But I definitely want to have a very strong Navy for this game, as we have all of our cities on the coast. And you guys know that if you are, or if you have all your cities on the coast in your games, then you really need to make a Navy, because it's just absolutely influential and very, very important for you to win that game. If all your cities are on the coast, you definitely got to make use of that, having a Navy to not only to defend, but to attack other areas, because they're also probably on the water. And as you can see, in Asia, a lot of these places are on the water. So once we have that strong Navy out, we'll be able to take over much more quickly all these areas. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about, now that I'm thinking about it, is Manchuria from the north. I think I did mention that in the first episode. They are rank 7, so they are a low rank, but it would kind of be scary. You know, even they could be a low rank, but if they starts to attack me out of nowhere, it could be kind of interesting, and we have to defend against it. So I do have 2 infantry in each of my cities up here. I do want to start moving these out, you know, capturing more cities that are not them and are other cities, so we can get more materials and start, you know, progressing more. But I don't know, it might be sketchy. I hope he doesn't attack me, but I guess we'll have to find out and see later in the series. But yeah, Japan's doing good. They're making some more units, just making more stuff in their cities. I think he's going for arms industries in all of his cities right now. That's what it looks like, at least. It's also another great strategy. I'm sure you guys have tried that strategy if you are more of an experienced player in Conflict of Nations. Just kind of going for, you know, max level arms industries is the first thing you do. It could be very good because, you know, you just get so much more resources from that. I think you get 50% with the max level arms industries. You get 50% more resources from whatever city it's in. But yeah. Oh, I think, yeah, this is also Japan. So Japan also took this over, so that's good. As we saw in the start of this episode, we saw what Australia is doing. They're kind of just moving their units out, trying to take other islands over here and stuff like that. We have this unit, or not unit, this province over here that, of course, is one of those, whatchamacallit, those victory sites that has 501 victory points if you end up occupying that, which we should get those pretty soon. We should really start going for those like mid to late game, because it doesn't look like we'll have one very soon unless me and Japan start attacking Manchuria like day 5, day 10, which would probably be like episode 4 or 5. But yeah, we would probably attack Manchuria because they have one right up here. As you can see, it's a victory site, and it's literally just right above here to the north of Korea and Japan right here. So maybe I'll let Japan know, maybe we attack that. And see how that goes against Manchuria. We should be able to take him over very easily. I could probably take him over myself, but I'd obviously want Japan to aid in that a little bit, just so it's, you know, easier for both of us, you know, and so we don't lose a lot of HP in our units. But we'll probably take that in the near future. But yeah, things are going smoothly, guys. We're capturing this city now. We're going to just try to capture more units or more cities here in China so we can get more resources with that. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. I think I described everything for this episode of what's going on right now. In-game events, of course, it's just the Corvette attacking this unit over here. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for this episode. So if you like this type of content, I have plenty more Conflict of Nations content on my channel. So definitely like and subscribe if you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff. And yeah, guys, looking like a pretty good series. Hopefully, we will get the dub and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. And Grim, out.